pretty loud, actually. Right? No? Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Brown Bag Series here in Rock Springs. My name is David G. Smith, and I'm happy to be here. I hope you guys are. Yes, sir. Richard. For, you just don't miss a trick, do you? I think this guy needs to go on tour with us. I need all the help I can get. We're right across from the depot here. And hey, I want to say hi to all you guys out there in live stream land, too. How's it going? So we're across from the depot here, and I just saw a freight train go through. And I'd have to say we're in a train town. And I grew up in a train town. And in the backyard of Field of Dreams out there in Iowa. Yeah, the place really does exist. And the train that came through our little town of about maybe 1,800 at the time, it was a passenger train. And so the rails were a little different. They called them a narrow gauge rail. And so they had a couple of restaurants named the Narrow Gauge there in Cascade, Iowa, where I'm from, where I grew up anyhow. So we're going to test the sound out a little bit here with the train song. You're more than welcome to sing along. I know you're going to know it. Well, I've been working on the railroad all the livelong days. I've been working on a railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the captain calling? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? And you hear the whistle blowing. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn, your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know now. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo, singing, yeah. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, I-o now. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, strumming on the old banjo. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I don't lay around the shack till the mail train come back to be rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Yeah. Mama was a beauty operator. Sister could weave and spin. Daddy owned a liquor store in Cotton Gin, and he's watching little money roll in. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train come back. Rolling in my sweet baby, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. All right. Well, again, thank you for showing up and for supporting what we like to call live music. And we love seeing the kids out there. That's great. Matter of fact, maybe we ought to do one for the kids. I was a kid once, they tell me. I don't know if I believe them. But my My wife and I have a daughter, and she's about your age, somewhere along the line. And now she's got 2 kids of her own. So I wrote this little song for her because she was partial to a blanket until she was about age 23. It was called Me and My Blankie. And I think I did it in this key, which is, hear that? Richard, what key is that? Those bells in? Ding dong. See, he's got an answer for everything. They're all wrong, but he still has an answer. Me and my blankie and me. Me and my blankie and me. I have my kitty, and that's okay. Me and my kitty, we like to play. But sometimes my kitty, he can't be found. It's a good thing, yeah, I keep my blankie around. Me and my blankie and me. Me and my blankie and me. I have my teddy bear, and that's all right. I sleep with my teddy bear almost every night. But sometimes Teddy falls out of bed. It's a good thing I keep my blankie wrapped around my head. Me and my blankie and me. Yes, me and my blankie and me. If I'm crying, I don't want no hanky. I just want you to find my oh my, yeah, my old blankie. Yeah, we play for all ages here. And we also write for all ages. So what I do mostly is, and what I consider myself mostly, is a songwriter. And I work in Nashville, and I've been down there for pushing on 25 years now. Used to live out here in these parts, down the road in Colorado. I lived there 10 years, and before I moved to Nashville. And this is my wife, Sharon, right here. And the word we come up with when we pass this information out is propaganda. That's exactly what it is, propaganda. And the real joy of doing what we do is traveling around and meeting real people. I don't know if you ever been, anybody been to Nashville? Richard, you probably have been. Yeah, down there, okay. Yeah, right? Nashville, okay, it still has some magic, but they're destroying pretty much all of Music Row as we speak. Every year, another couple of buildings that formed that place is demolished. And just yesterday, they demolished Recording Studio B, I think it was. And that had Elvis Presley and just on and on and on who recorded there. So, but there's still some magic down there. And if you're ever back to Nashville, go see Vince Gill and the Time Jumpers over at 3rd and Lindsley. And Sharon's going to come around, and if you want, we recorded a record in 3rd and Lindsley, Bar and Grill. That's the name of the place. And we're going to draw for a giveaway. We're going to give away some music. And so come around. And if you don't want to sign up for the email newsletter that I put out, I put one out about once a month. You don't have to. Just give us your name. But if you do give us your email, it won't get shared, and please print legibly. We lose about 20% of names because I can't read them. But we have some cool stuff going on in what I call Hey Dave Music. That's our record company. And we send a newsletter out about once a month. And you can, we've got songs on charts. We've got one right now that's in the top 5 on the Radio Guitar One Americana Top 30 called Women Are Not Equal. And if that sounds kind of provocative, you might want to check out that video. David G. Smith Music will find that for you. So I'm going to get into some of the stuff that I write. And I write all over the board. I write a lot of songs with people in Nashville and beyond. This was written with Deanna Walker and Keely Valentino. And this is about where Keely grew up, which is out near San Francisco in California. This is called Ocean Soul. How is the sound out there? Are we okay? Yeah, good. Good, I'm going to crank it up. Left hand out the window, no turn signal, going to the beach. Redwoods waving at me, they won't catch me throwing with some madman. Put it in my pocket roll, you know sometimes you've got to go. And I'm going out right now to find a little ocean soul. Going over Mount Hamm, through my homeland, anticipating bliss. Ocean knows my language, a secret passage, Mariposa magic. The wanderer inside me knows sometimes you've got to go. And I'm going out right now to find little ocean soul. Roll down the panel and check cataract, Hogsback, cardiac. One more minute, one more switch back and you are there. I can breathe the air. Something about the water makes me smaller and infinitely home. Little in a big way, messenger waves take me where they may. Alone but not afraid I float. You know sometimes you've got to go. And I'm going out right now to find a little ocean soul. Down the panel, check it out, Hogsback. One more minute and one more switch back and you are there. Easy, yeah. Left hand out the window. I'm gonna head out to the west. Put my body into the water. Let it carry me away. Ooh, like a little ocean soul. Thank you. So, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be kind of all over the board with musical styles. And let's kind of get right to that. And I already wore myself out. I think it's that altitude thingy. So if you were to go out, again, David G. Smith Music, and we're not going to push that you buy anything. We're not into that. But if you were to go out to David G. Smith Music and look up this song, you'll find a video. And it's one of the, I think, most wonderful gifts I've ever received was this idea for a song as a songwriter. And this is I wrote this with Dean Madonia. And this is his story. And that's what's kind of draws me to songwriting. Every one of you out there, every one of you, y'all have a story. Everyone in live stream land, you have a story. And it's not any more or less important than anyone else's. And we songwriters, we're sort of mandated to, if you're really doing your job, being true to your stories. So this is an example of what that can sound like. Dean was about 8 or 9 years old, about as old maybe as this young man right here. And his father went kind of MIA on him. And so this Boy Scout leader stepped in, kind of fill the void. But this song is about that situation, about that Boy Scout leader. And the effect that you can have on people, you never know. The slightest smile, the slightest acknowledgement of another person, another human being, done with kindness, you never know where that can lead for somebody else. This is called Doesn't Take Much Light to Shine in the Dark. I called my old scout master, Ernest J., out of the blue. His wife said he's having a bad day. He'd be glad to hear from you. Ernest J. came on the line, and I talked about me growing up poor and not having my dad around. I figured out where the money came from for summer camp. Because of you, those are some of the best days I ever had. I haven't forgotten, and I wanted to tell you that. It's why I called. And now the smallest gesture can spark a life, kindle the courage to fight the good fight, to get the picture, look up at any star. It doesn't take much light to shine in the dark. Ernest J., your wife tells me you're not feeling well because you've got something doctors think it's Parkinson's. Yeah, he said I've had it for a few years and it's been rough. Like they say, some days you're the windshield, and some days you're the bug. Sometimes I tell myself I'm gonna win, and sometimes I just wanna toss the towel in. On days like today, it's good to get help to remind me who I am. Smallest gesture, yeah, can spark a life, kindle the courage to fight the good fight, to get the picture, look up at any star. Well, it doesn't take much light to shine in the dark. Miss J, I'm meeting with my scouts tonight. Gonna set up a telescope and point it at the sky. Put it into focus. I'm gonna tell them what you always told us. That the smallest gesture can spark a life, kindle the courage to fight the good fight. Get the picture, look up at any star. Well, it doesn't take much light to shine in the dark. All right, so there's a little bit of whatever you call that kind of feeling, that kind of vibe. And then there's something called dirt funk. So I have 11 albums out. And we're touring right now in support of the most recent called Witness Trees. But I'm going to go back to the very first album and play a song off there. This goes out to the ladies because most men don't get it. And this is about when a relationship is over. And again, the guy doesn't get it. This is called Her Body Won't Lie. And this is a lot about body language. And some reviewer got a hold of that song, some of the songs on, and this one included on that album, and said, the guy's laying out something called dirt funk. And to this day, I don't quite know what that means, but here's what it sounds like. Dying on the inside, the hole opens up on my woodless rock, and I'm thinking there's a chance, but she turns away again. I get an answer, all I have to do is watch it. I'm looking for a sign that she don't mean it, a blink, a sigh, any kind of weakness that her body don't like. There's no tear, a hand that's a shaking, no lip that quivers, or something to betray. She's telling the truth. That's why her body won't lie. This truth is so elusive, stands out in a storm like a lighthouse beacon. Trouble is I don't want to face it, so I look her in the eye and try to deceive it. Well, I'd settle for hope, but she don't show it. I pushes her hand away. It's final and I know it, because her body won't lie. There's no tear, a hand that's a shaking, no lip that quivers, something to betray. She's telling the truth. That's why her body won't it's all gone cold. She knows, I know. Talk about a picture of a clean execution look. Her isn't looking at the truth. Love lies there dead. She's got the proof, 'cause there is nobody. Yeah. telling the truth. And that's why down on your hand, it's a shaking your lip that quivers something to betray. She's telling the truth. That's why her body won't. No. Nobody won't. No, nobody won't. Nobody won't. Nobody won't. Nobody won't lie. And there goes the money all flying away. You bet. This is Richard. I think he played here last week, was it? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's do do y'all like Hank Williams? Yeah. Let's do a Hank Williams. And I like some of the give back that we do. We go into senior communities and play songs that they know. I don't do this singer-songwriter thing there, but and this is one of the more popular songs in the senior community, and this is one of the songs that I grew up with, part of my roots as a songwriter. And the thing about Hank Williams is he's a true singer-songwriter, and if you listen to a lot of country music, which I tend to, and it comes and goes in streaks for me, but you might hear an artist like Tim McGraw or whoever, Martina, whoever, doing this song, and you love the song, and you think they wrote that song, but actually it was somebody else. And you never hear about those somebody else's, but those somebody else's write the great songs, and that a lot of you, especially in the country genre. And this song here now was written by a true singer-songwriter in Hank Williams Sr. And y'all, it goes out to you guys for showing up, for supporting live music, for supporting this series. We tour all over the U.S. and we see some pretty unique settings for live music, and this is one of them. And nice going. You ought to give yourselves a hand for that, for supporting. So this goes out to you guys. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. The soda pop and the dancing's free. You wanna have fun? Come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? Well, I'm free and I'm ready. We go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? And I know I'm all looking, 'cause I've been tookin', I'm moving steady company. chuck my date book over the fence and find me one for 5 or 10 cents. I keep it till it's covered with age, writing your name on every page. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't think maybe we could find us a brand new, find us a brand new, find us a brand new recipe. Yeah. How we doing? Doing all right out there? Now, this is a good idea to have these umbrellas. I'm watching this shadow line creeping up on me here. And not so bad over here. I think we're set just right in a good spot. Did we doing a drawing? Well, yeah, maybe go around, and Sharon's going to come around, and if you want to give us your name, that's all you need to. And we're going to put a name in a hat, draw it out, give away some music, and record it in Nashville. And if you want to add your email address, again, we don't share it. We value that email, and we would not abuse or misuse that information. And about once a month, you'll hear about what we're doing. Sometimes we're out touring the U.S., sometimes we're in the recording studio, sometimes we're making video. If you go out, we're working with people that have worked with Chris Stapleton, Jason Isbell, John Prine when he was with us. That's the caliber of people we get to work with when we're in Nashville. So you'll get something quality if you go out there and check out this music that we put out there. And you'll get something that's, we hope, of value in the newsletter as well. So, and we do, of course, talk a lot about our give back. And that's, in my world, that's the cornerstone to what we do, giving back. We donate instruments to high schools, guitars, pianos, at that like freshman and even middle school level, where kids are just starting to discover themselves and express and all that kind of thing. And we raise money for Alzheimer's and for Rett syndrome. And matter of fact, I think I'll do a song here that I got to play at St. Jude Children's Hospital. And I wrote this song years before I had that opportunity to perform this song. And it's on the first album, as a matter of fact. And I haven't done this song in a while. I'm gonna look this one up here. And this is a song, of course, for the kids. But also, I come to find out that, I was playing that song for the staff, for the parents there, and, of course, for the kids. It's called In Here. I smiled at my boy in his hospital bed, surrounded by baseball caps like his, laughing at a clown that stood on his head and fell over. And after the show, I thanked the clown, told him week after week you must get these kids down. And he said, not everyone alive is living, not everyone fighting is mad. No one knows how much time they have. Not every prayer needs an answer. Not everyone alone is in fear. And all the kids know this in here. to his orange hair and elephant shoes, his polka-dot neon yellow suit. The way you met with these kids like you do. What's your secret? Before he could answer, a nurse said to him, "Hey, Mr. Clown, time for your medicine." And he winked. Not everyone alive is living. Not everyone fighting is mad. No one knows how much time they have. Not every prayer needs an answer. Not everyone alone is in fear. And all the kids know this in here. They know what comfort a friend can be. They know a smile can heal laughter on. They taught me not everyone alive is living. Not everyone fighting is mad. No one knows how much time they have. Not every prayer needs an answer. Not everyone alone is in fear. And all the kids know this. And he put a hand over his heart and said, "Live here." You know, you go into a place like St. Jude, it all gets real very quickly. And those kids are so courageous. It just kind of rips the heart right out of you. So courageous, and there they are in the worst of conditions, and there they are inspiring us. So my hat is off to them. You know, I can sing mood killers all day. And I'm pretty kind of known for that, for writing them. But I do some fun songs. Well, okay, I do one fun song. But we'll do a little up-tempo thing here. So I'm an Iowa native. So our brethren to the south in Missouri. This song is about one of their more infamous sons. And a lot of stuff has been written about this guy. Movies made, books written. And about Jesse James. And I'm thinking we're here, we just missed, I think, the high school rodeo roundup or something, and we're heading off over to Cheyenne Frontier Days here next, and this seems an appropriate song to do. And the little bit of a twist to this song is I did a little bit of research on Jesse James growing up, and he was raised by two different two different dads. He lost his dad early on, never really knew him, and those adoptive dads were not really very nice to him, and it kind of set the tone. I think he had a chip on his shoulder from that point on. It's called Jesse James. All these songs are on the records that we have here with us today. Jesse James, some say was a victim. He was raised upon violence. He just saw things different. Fought in the Civil War, 16-year-old kid. Couldn't put his gun down when the other boys did. But like everything else in life, you make good choices. Jesse James had two lives. One was real and one was lies. One was shot dead and the other survived. A legend lived when Jesse died. Jesse James wrote letters to the papers saying he was like Robin Hood, just helping friends and neighbors, while he shot the defenseless and robbed banks and held up trains across half a dozen states. With some called crime, he called a cause, said he was no outlaw. Jesse James had two lives, one was real and one was lies. One was shot dead and the other survived. The legend lived when Jesse died. We got it. Books and songs and movies celebrate the man, not the myth. His real life could not inspire us all, but his legend did. Jesse James had two lives, one was real and one was lies. One was shot dead and the other survived. The legend lived, Jesse died. Now the legend lived. Yes, Jesse James died. All right. Oh, I think we're going to do a little drawing. So a couple things about this. We're going to do this drawing, give away the music. Where it was recorded, the Time Jumpers play there every Monday evening. They've been doing this for about 25 years now. And as a matter of fact, I think the Time Jumpers are getting ready to record. I think they're in the studio to maybe put out their third or fourth record. They don't record very often. But you can see them live for $20 a head in Nashville. Every Monday night at 3rd and Lindsley, and that's where we recorded this record that we're going to give away. And by the way, part of the magic of still working in Nashville, one of the Time Jumpers is on some of our records, and Larry Franklin is one of the 3 fiddlers that they employ there. And anyhow, so we're going to draw for this giveaway. I'm going to get the right one down here on the bottom. It looks like Dana Ferguson. I don't know. Did you two work something out there? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm just. You guys are such a nice audience. I'm kind of in the mood today to jump around with. The set list, which I don't usually put one together. I just kind of read the room and see what kind of mood y'all are in. And play it by ear. And I've got other guitars here. Yeah. And I don't want to forget them. And we're going to get to those here in a second, but I'm going to do one here. That'll work out. This is another one. I'm thinking about recording this one. It is, probably know this singer if you're of a certain age. But probably 200 name acts have recorded this song since the first artist that recorded it. And this is about real people again. It's about a miner's life, which is not easy. Sounds so much better when it's in tune. say a man is made out of mud. A poor man is made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Oh, my soul to company store, yeah. Ooh, you, born one morning, the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked on out to that mine. I loaded 16 tons. Number 9 coal, and a strong boss said, bless my soul, you lost 16 tons. And wood again. Another day older and deeper into St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. No. Such a heavy load. Born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble be my middle name. Raising a cane brake by an old mama line. Can no high-tone woman made me walk that line. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper into St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out of my soul. If you see me coming, you know you better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other one steel. If the right one don't get you, well, the left one will. You load 16 tons. Yeah. And what do you get? Another day older. Oh, deeper into 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper into St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I cannot go. I owe my soul to the company store. Thank you. Y'all know who released that song first? All right, that's it. Now, do you know who wrote it? Oh, God, I wish. How do I wish? If I wrote that song, I wouldn't be here. Merle Travis. Merle Travis wrote that song. Again, that's how it is with a lot of country music. Well, I can't put it off any longer. I got some other guitars are getting neglected. I have a number of songwriter heroes. You've heard from some of them, like Merle Travis and Hank Williams. Now I've got some guitar heroes too. There was this pretty funky southern rock band called the Allman Brothers, and one of their lead guitar players, they seemed to have two of everything. They had two drummers, they had 2 guitar players at least, and well, I think at one point they had 2 keyboard players. And but anyhow, Dwayne Allman contributed a lot to the body of guitar work through his slide work, but he also played acoustic guitar. And he had this instrumental that I've been trying to learn for about 30 years, and I'm still working on it, but here's where we are with it. It's called Little Martha. How's it sound? Or something like that. You know, when you pick a song to do that somebody else wrote or performed, you have to make it your own somewhere along the line. Even Barbra Streisand and some of these powerful singers, you know, George Strait. Unless you're George Jones, you can sing anything. But everybody else, they got to pick a song that fits their voice and is right for them, and you can really make your own. And so I'm still working on that one. I grew up in a little town I was talking about before, a train town. In that era, if you will, you were raised by everybody in the small town in Iowa. Everybody knew you. You get out of line and you're in trouble. I mean, you think these cell phones are quick. The party line is something else. And you guys that are, again, of a certain age, you know what I'm talking about, a party line. I still remember my party line. It was Ulrich 852. And so I grew up in many houses, not just my own. And I grew up on 2 different farms. You know, we couldn't just have one of anything. We had two different farms. We had a farm in the country, a farm at the edge of town. And it was kind of the best of both worlds, really, and a wonderful way to grow up. So this one house, 7 kids. I'm still in touch with all of them. And matter of fact, we just spent 3-4 days with one of these kids in West Cliff, Colorado. And their mother inspired this next song. And her mother kind of raised all these kids on her own. Dad was around, but he kind of wasn't, if you know what I mean. And so her philosophy is the title of this song. It's called Give Your Love Away. You guys are making me hungry. It was a summer's night, middle of June. Mom and us kids were in the living room. I said, you're always so happy, can you tell us why? She thought a moment and then replied. She says, kids, I'll do the best I can to say this so you'll understand. Happiness becomes a gift you receive when you do this. She said, give your love away. Give your love away, it will come back to you. She said, give your love away. Give your love away, it will come back to you. Give it, give it. Now all of us have grown, and we have kids of our own. Mama told us what we tell them, and they hear it again and again and again. Give your love away. Give your love away, it will come back to you. She said, give your love away. Give your love away, it will come back to you. Don't give it. She said, give it. She said, give it away. I know we won't forget how she lived by what she said. Keep it simple, make it plain, make it plain. Give your love away. Give your love away, it will come back to you. She said, give your love away. Your love away, it will come back to you. She said, give your love away, it will come back to you. She said, give your love away. She said, give it away. She said, give it, give it, give it, give it away. It will come back to you. All right, I'm going to throw a little slide work at you. I don't know if you know the artist Catfish Keith, but this is one of his custom-made slides, bottleneck slides. And Catfish and I and Dave Moore, guy used to be on Prairie. These guys used to be on Prairie Home Companion. Again, of a certain age, you might know what I'm talking about. I was out of Minneapolis, and these guys were on that show a lot. We did a show together recently, and I picked up my Catfish Keith bottleneck slide. So I'm going to do a song. I don't do very many covers when I record, but this is a song that Mr. Dave Moore, who was with us in that show, wrote and is on this album that we just released. Name of the album is Witness Trees. The name of the song is just a fun little thing called Let's Take Our Time and Do It Right. Come on, darling, we're finally alone. Maybe it's time to disconnect that phone. Hey there, darling, it ain't so late. I don't care who has to wait. Let's take our time and do it right. Yeah, let's take our time and do it right. We got all night. Yeah, let's take our time and do it right. With the bill collector right out of your mind. The dishes in the sink and your troubles behind. I love you, darling, and I told you so. The way we've been running, be the last to know. Let's take our time on doing right. Let's take our time on doing it right. We got all night, yeah. Let's take our time on doing it right. Mean old world that's waiting outside, but I know a place only we can hide. Yeah, right here, darling, 'cause enough is enough. What won't that world get between the two of us? Let's take our time and do it right. Oh, let's take our time and do it right. You know we got all night, yeah. Say we're out all night, yeah we do. Oh, we got all night. Well, let's take our time and do it right. Yeah. I just saw that. Did that train just come through again? All right. Man, you can't go wrong with a train coming through when you're playing live music. I mean, it just adds an extra something. And I'm just thinking, y'all know who Leadbelly is? Yeah. You know, the history of music here in America starts out with folk music. Then there's blues, and then there's this meeting of the genres that hooks up blues and blues and folk, and we called it country. And I think I'm gonna pull out another Hank Williams tune here, or yeah, maybe I'll do. I'm kind of conflicted here. I'll tell you what. I'll do that Leadbelly song. And y'all know this one. And it's called the Midnight Special, but the thing about this song is the Midnight Special is the story behind it. And if you were incarcerated back in the 30s, 40s, maybe 50s, in certain prisons, the only light that you might see is from a train that came through at the midnight hour. And I've been kind of having fun do this song lately. I'm gonna do it right now. Well, you wake up in the morning, you hear the worker bell ring, and he knocks you to the table. You see the same old thing. There ain't no food up on the table, ain't no pork up in the pan, and you better not complain now. You get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special, yeah, shine a light on me. Oh, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its every love light on me. When you wake, here come Miss Rosie. How in the world did you know? By the way she wears her apron, the way she wears her clothes. Oh, you bet something grab you, a piece of paper in her hand. Oh, she's come to see the governor. She tried to free her man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Yeah, midnight special shine a light on me. Yeah. When the midnight special shines every loving light on me. If you're ever in Houston, oh, you better do right. You better not gamble there. Oh, you better not fight. Yeah, the sheriff, he'll grab you, and the boys will bring you down. The next thing you know now, yes, you'll be prison bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Midnight special shine a light on me. Midnight special shine its loving light on me. You know, it sounds like you're ganging up on me. No. Usually you say that, but no, now it sounds Giovanni and I. What's going on here? All right. Are we, yeah, how are we set for time? We got plenty of time. I can ignore that resonator for another 20 minutes. All right, I will give you sort of just another little taste of slide here. This is on the new album as well, and this is inspired by and goes out to anybody who's any time during your life you had a little bit of a rough road to hoe, or you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. Now, I was listening to some testimonies from some people that, were dealing with who they were and what the struggle that was. And one guy made comment about you don't know the weight that you carry until you come to terms with yourself and who you are. This is called Weight You Carry. It features America's Got Talent semifinalist Alicia Mashili on the a video that is out there. Weight You Carry. You don't know the weight you carry until it's gone. You don't know the weight you carry or a way to move on. You don't know how much you buried on that something feels wrong. You don't know the weight you carry. You don't know. I'm walking the road, something that you wanna unload, something that's dragging you down, something that's making your heart pound, something that you don't wanna fight, something that you wanna make right, something that causes you pain. I keep hitting you kinda like a freight train. You don't know the weight you carry until it's gone. Don't know the weight you carry or a way to move on. I don't know how much you buried, only that something feels wrong. Don't know the weight you carry, don't know. Something on your heart is heavy on you. Something on your tongue wants to speak the truth. Something that you never told anyone else. Something that you never even said to yourself. Now, I don't know the weight you carry until it's gone. Don't know the weight you carry or a way to move on. Don't know how much you buried, only that something feels wrong. I don't know the weight you carry, don't know. Something that's a fork in the road, something that you wanna unload, something that's dragging you down, something that's making your heart pound, something that you don't wanna fight, something that you wanna make right, something that causes you pain, that keeps hitting you kinda like a freight train. You don't know. Oh, you don't know. Now, there's not too many songs you can choose to follow up something like that. But here's one. Somewhere over rainbow sky way up high, there is a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. And those dreams that you did dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where I'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. If birds fly over the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, the birds fly. If birds fly over the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly way above the rainbow, why, oh why can't Y'all doing okay? All right. It's a gorgeous day out here. Richard was telling us that last week, we all were burning up by now. We all be burning up. We got the weather gods working for us. Well, I had this request to get this black beauty out here with the metal on it called the resonator. And I'm just thinking, okay, all right. So this here thing would be a resonator. And we were supposed to buy a sewing machine on the day that we bought this instead. And I had nothing to do with it, honest. Well, we were in Jackson, Missouri. I can't even tell this story with a straight face anymore. We were out looking for her sewing machine. And don't worry, she got her sewing machine, but I got this first. And her sewing machine cost an awful lot more than this guitar right here. I want you to know. And I think it makes coffee too. We got to know John a little bit down here in the corner store, and I mean, it was like long lost friends between Sharon and John, because I guess he sews, and he's pretty good at it. So is she. So they had a lot to discuss. So this new record features, this was the lead single. And I wrote this song when I was living in Colorado. Up in Summit, we had a sort of a second home up in Summit County where we played all the time at the Snake River Saloon, which is still there. And I'm still here. I don't know what that says, but we're both still kicking. So little river running behind the Snake River called the Snake River. So this is the lead single. You can go out there on David G. Smith Music. You can search that. Find River Gonna Talk. It was the lead single. It hit #1 on several charts, national charts. Something about the song, they said. I don't know. It's beyond me. I don't know how this stuff works. So here's a little bit of what the resonator sounds like. I should have bought that other one I just bought. Whew. What key is that motorcycle in? Moon Jane was a friend of mine. Used to sing to me all the time. There was his reputation, but then again, he'd sing to me and I'd sing to him. While I'm down here by the river, sitting beneath a tree. I'm going to listen to the river gonna talk to me. Friend of mine, from the ocean to the mountain pine, knew my name, roots and rain. Now it's flooding hurricane, and I'm down here by the river, sitting beneath the tree. I'm gonna listen to the river, now the river gonna talk to me. Said, our earth was a friendly face. berries in patient ways. I threw her seeds from a burlap sack. I gave to her and she gave back. Well, I'm down here by the river, sitting underneath the tree. I'm gonna listen to the river, not the river gonna talk to me. If those days are gone, blue jay head on no hair song. Summer wind won't keep me cool. Mama Earth, what I'm doing to you. I'm down here by the river, sitting beneath the tree. I'm gonna listen to the river. You're gonna talk to me. Well, I'm down here by the river, sitting beneath the tree. I was gonna listen to the river. The river won't talk. No, the river won't talk to me. A little bit of resonator. Well, we got folks hanging in there. Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. Take care. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to finish up with a couple songs back to back here. And the way we'll do this, I'm going to do a Robert Johnson song. And one of my inspirations for writing and for playing. And then I'll do one of mine that his song inspired. So this is called Ramblin'. Ramblin' on My Mind. This is Robert Johnson, blues player back in the 30s. It wasn't all that good, so goes the story. Disappeared a couple years, came back. All of a sudden, he's outstanding guitar and songwriting, and thus the myth of the deal at the crossroads. And what exactly did happen? I think he just went out and woodshedded, but I don't know. There may have been other entities involved. Robert Johnson. I got rambling on my mind. I got rambling, honey, yes, I got some rambling on my mind. I hate to leave my baby, but she's treating me so unkind. Now to the ground, mean things are on my mind. Thing, honey, yes, I got some mean things on my mind. Yeah, I hate to leave my baby, but she's been treating me so unkind. Train station, climb the first plane I see. Going down to the radio station. I'm gonna climb that first mail train, I say. I got the blues about me so-and-so, and the girls got the blues about me. This morning my arm was full up and crying. I don't leave this morning, my arm was full up and crying. I hate to leave my baby, but she's treating me so unkind. All right, so that's Robert Johnson, more or less. So I wrote this song, and it is on I think it's the Who Cares? No, it's on the First Love album, and it's called, well, I want to say first, again, part of the magic of recording in Nashville. This features Mr. Keb Mo on this next song, a Grammy winner, winning songwriter and resonator player. So this is called I Can't Tell. And it's going to sound a little bit like that last one I just played. My first girlfriend was sweet. My second girlfriend was swell. My first girl found out about my second girl, and that did not go so well. That's another story. Yeah, that's another story. Well, I can't tell. I give a little money to my mama. Give a little money to whoever needs help. And then there is the IOSOL. That's another story. Yeah, that's another story that I can't tell. I can't tell. He can't tell. I can't tell. He can't tell if I'm heading for heaven or hell. My friends and family, love most everyone else. But mean and nasty people who hate, they can go straight to well. That's another story. Yeah, that's another story that I can't tell. I can't tell. He can't tell. I can't tell, he can't tell if I'm heading for heaven or hell. Contemplated, and I have ruminated. I know I've led a life that said well. I talked to the devil, and I have talked to Jesus. They both left me talking to myself. Yeah. 'Cause I can't tell, you can't tell. I can't tell, no I cannot tell if I'm heading for heaven or hell. Whichever place I end up, you won't know because there'll be one more thing I won't be able to discuss. Gonna be another story. Yeah, I'll be another story that I can tell. Yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell. Hey y'all, thanks for coming out, supporting Brown Bag Series. I believe I am playing this evening just around the corner at the Wyoming Club. And if you want to hear some more of our propaganda and so on, come on down. It's going to be from 7 until 9. And if you can't make it, maybe you know somebody who can. And thanks again for coming out and supporting this wonderful series. And I know you've got some folks here working hard to make things interesting for us here midday on on what day is this? This is Tuesday. So again, David G. Smith Music, and on behalf of Sharon and myself, thank you so much. And thank you out there in Streamland too, live Streamland. Take care.